So when I learned that our short-term Toyota 86 had an automatic transmission, my heart sank. I'm a manual transmission diehard, and a light, back-to-basics, rear-drive sports car should have a manual transmission. But, despite the auto shifter, I still had fun with the 86. The chassis is just so eager and controllable. There's hardly any body roll, and the ride is definitely stiff but not punishing. The steering is possibly the best in the industry. It's incredibly precise and clearly informs the driver of what the front tires are up to. It's just heavy enough to feel involving, too. Add in the very comfortable driving position, and you have a car can bring a smile to your face regardless of the transmission. And as for the transmission, it's acceptable. It's not great, but it's not bad. I do appreciate that the torque converter seems to stay locked in sport mode and in manual mode, which makes the car much more responsive to throttle inputs, and you even get some good engine braking. The shifts themselves are pretty quick and sharp, but in manual mode, it sometimes varies how quickly it responds to paddle presses or level pushes. Sometimes it'll be near instant, other times it takes a second to consider the request. So if you can, definitely get the manual transmission, you won't regret it. But if for some reason you simply can't operate a manual, this will get the job done. I do actually have one last gripe about the 86, and that's with the engine. And it's not about the amount of power, though I would still welcome forced induction. It's actually about the power delivery. Right in the middle of the rev band, torque and power fall off the cliff, and they don't pick back up until getting even higher up the tachometer. It's bizarre, and it's frustrating. For brisk driving in town, that mid-range is important for having some fun, since you probably don't want to wind out first and second gear every time, and you might not even have enough road to redline second in town. But if you don't want to be a total slug, you have to keep the revs low, or pinned to the top. If this power pit were ironed out, it would make a world of difference to the 86. Other than that, though, the 86 is still a lot of fun. Just be sure to get the manual.